Hello students, this is Mrs. Jennifer De Cruz from Lilavati, Lalji, Dayal, College of Commerce. And in today's class, students, we are going to study OCM, chapter number 1, Principles of Management. So students, before starting with this chapter, let me tell you all that the total weightage of this chapter is 12 marks with option and 7 marks without option. So let us begin with this chapter. Let us first understand the meaning of principles. So students, in every organization, okay, to achieve the goals of individual or the organization, it is always important to use different systems or techniques. So these systems and techniques are termed as principles, and these principles are universally accepted. It provides guidelines to the manager to conduct all the organizational activity. Okay, it helps the manager to take effective decisions and to achieve organizational goals. So basically, student, to plug in simple words, principle means the guidelines, the techniques, okay, that are universally accepted in order to achieve organizational goals. Okay, let's move on to the next part, that is theories of management. So we have two theories of management, students. One which is propounded by Henry Fayol, and second which is propounded by Frederick Winslow Taylor. So Henry Fayol, okay, who propounded the administrative theory of management, was a French mining engineer. Okay, he propounded the 14 principles of management in his book General and Industrial Administration, and he is regarded as the father of modern management. So this may be asked as a fill in the blanks question. Dash is the father of modern management. So it's Henry Fayol. Then we have Frederick Winslow Taylor, who was a mechanist. Okay, he propounded the theory of scientific management, and he is regarded as the father of scientific management. Let us now come to the first theory of management, which is propounded by Mr. Henry Fayol. Okay, so Henry Fayol's theory is also termed as the 14 principles of management. So students, this answer is very, very important. It can be asked as a short note answer. But the good thing is that you will be asked only 5 principles as a short note answer. So let's revise all of them. So first one is to remember, okay, to remember this entire answer, you need to understand the code word DADU, C, SIS, BRA. So D stands for division of work. Okay, so your students, the work should be divided into different kinds. Okay, like technical work, accounting work, financial work. Okay, it should be assigned to employees as per the qualities and capabilities. Second one is principle of authority and responsibility. So authority is the right to take decision, but along with authority comes responsibility. For example, if a manager has been asked to perform certain work, if he is given an authority to do something, so with authority there must be will be responsible to complete that task. Second one is principle of discipline. Okay, so discipline means the rules that needs to be obeyed by the employee. So employee must obey, respect the rules that govern the organization. So discipline is very, very important to achieve organizational goals. Fourth one is unity of command. So students, here each member should receive orders from one superior. It helps in avoiding confusion. Next one is principle of unity of direction. It states that there should be one head and one plan. Means each group must have the same objective, and the group should be directed by one manager using one plan only. Next one is principle of subordination of individual interest to organizational interest. So your students' interest of individual must be given less importance than the interest of the organization. Next one is principle of equity. Okay, so it means, what is equity, students? Equity stands for equal. Okay, so herein the management should be fair as well as friendly also, you can say, with the subordinates. Okay, while dividing the work, delegating the authority, deciding monetary terms. Okay, there should not be any discrimination between any employees. Next one is principle of Esprit Corps. Okay, now what is Esprit Corps? Esprit Corps means unity is thread. So running any organization, okay, it should, all the organization, where all the employees in the organization must come together and work in harmony. Next one is principle of scalar chain. Okay, scalar chain means it means hierarchy, okay, of authority from the top level to the lower level for good communication. It helps to ensure a better flow of communication and information. Next one, students, is principle of initiative. Initiative means it refers to voluntarily coming forward to do a work in an innovative manner. Next one is principle of stability of tenure. Now, what do you mean by stability of tenure? Stability of tenure means the management, okay, should assure stability of tenure. That is job security. If there is job security, it creates a sense of belongingness among the employees. Next one, students, is principle of remuneration. Now, remuneration means the salary. So, remuneration should be fixed, okay, by taking into consideration the skills, the expertise, the knowledge, the tenure, the cost for the employee. Next one is principle of order. Order means it means a place for everything and everything in place. Okay, simple terms. So human resources should be placed at the right place and at the right job. Next one, students, is principle of centralization. Now, what do you understand by centralization? It means concentration of power and authority in one hand. Okay, so with this, we've completed the first theory of management, that is Henry Fayol's principles of management. So the code word to remember this answer is, students, daddy, dadu, C, sis, prop. D stands for division of work. A stands for authority and responsibility. D stands for discipline. U, unity of command. U, unity of direction. Then we have S, subordination of interest. We have E, equity. E, Esprit Corps. S, scalar chain. I, initiative. S, stability of tenure. R, remuneration. O, order. And C, centralization. So this is a very, very important answer, students, for your board exam, wherein you will have to remember 5 principles very, very well. Let's move on to the next theory, that is Frederick Winslow Taylor's theory of scientific management. So it is also called as the scientific theory of management. Okay, so here in, students, what happens is the code word to remember, there are 6 simple pointers that are there. The code word to remember this answer is SHMCDD. Okay, so you can expand it by saying Sham called up that. So SHMCDD. Okay, so first one, it is science, not a rule of thumb. Means Frederick Winslow Taylor is saying that management is science. It is not a rule of thumb. What is rule of thumb? Rule of thumb is that decisions are based on personal judgment. Okay, but Taylor insisted upon scientific method for every small work. Okay. Then the second point is harmony, not discord. Okay. So harmony. What does Frederick Winslow Taylor is trying to tell us? There should be harmony between the employees and the management. Coordination will help in minimizing conflict. Third one, students, is mental revolution. Now, what is mental revolution? It focuses on change in attitude, okay, of the employees towards the management and management towards the employees. So there should be a mental change, okay, towards the attitude of the management and the employees. Next one is cooperation, not individualism. Okay, so here in, student, this principle emphasizes on mutual cooperation between the workforce and the employees. Okay, that is, the employees and the management, they should consider, the management should also consider suggestions from the employees, okay, and help them to be a part in the decision making process. Next one is division of responsibility. Okay, so there should be, students, division of responsibility in order, okay, so that the top level can tell the middle level, the middle level will report to the lower level, and the concentration, the employees can concentrate on the part of execution. So work, there should be proper division of responsibility. Framing of policies with the top management, the middle management will also frame certain policies, and execution will be in the hands of the employees. So there should be proper division of responsibilities. Last one is development of employer and employees for greater efficiency and maximum prosperity. Okay, so you're in student, best performance of any organization, it always depends upon the skills, upon the capabilities of the employees. So providing training and development program to the employees wherever required is of major importance. So we have 6 principles in scientific theory of management. First, science, not rule of thumb. Second, harmony, not discord. Third, mental revolution. Fourth, cooperation, not individualism. Fifth, division of responsibility. And the last one is development of employer and employee for greater efficiency and maximum prosperity. So students, these 2 answers you need to study very, very well for your exam. Take 14 principles of management and scientific theory of management. So with this, students, we've completed chapter number 1, principles of management. Thank you.